was going to say playing from left to right as we look, but playing towards us in this first half, I think you could probably say, as the ball goes into the edge of the box and the first chance for Warrington to attack here. And it's a pretty dangerous one as well, and the shot comes in. And it's Aaron Bennett who got into space there, and his shot is deflected wide of the target, and an early opportunity for Warrington here to get themselves in front.
Brilliant win.
I had the pleasure of being there myself on Sunday at Greyfields, and a 5-3 victory over Hartlepool, which I think you enjoyed, didn't you?
I did enjoy it. It's my old club, so I got a bit of flack off the Hartlepool fans. But yeah, very enjoyable and a good start to our campaign.
We'll talk a little bit more about that as the ball is fizzed up towards Glenn Taylor. This is half a chance for Glenn Taylor, and he's put it just wide across the goal. He covers his face in anguish there because Rob Ramshaw fed him brilliantly on the edge of the box. Taylor drove inside the 18-yard area on his left foot, drilled it low across Atherton, who was struggling to get there. He couldn't get anything on it, but unfortunately for Moors, it just scraped the outside of the post on its way wide. But it was wonderful play to take the ball on his chest and open the opportunity up for himself, wasn't it?
Seen him put them away before, haven't we, as well? That's close, that's a good chance for Moors.
Here's Bennett now, gives it back left-hand side, and Papul is closing down, and he's done well there, but it's played round the corner, and Bennett has it left-hand side. He's knocked a nice ball inside for Buckley Ricketts. Buckley Ricketts gets away from Ramshaw here towards the edge of the box. Good challenge to slow him up, but Buckley Ricketts still has it. He gives it back to Dixon now. He's a long way out, but thinks of a shot. Gets it onto his right foot. He does shoot, and Montgomery plucks it out of the air. He made that look really easy there, James Montgomery. It was Bohan Dixon who had the shot from 30 yards, and Montgomery... very nonchalant, wasn't he?
I was amazed when he just seemed to catch it like nothing happened. Yeah, that looked like it was absolutely rifling in. He's hit that with a spatula. It's flying in. He just catches it as if nothing's happened. Brilliant save.
So it's the ball sent forward to the right-hand side, and it's Motley Henry who's going to try and carry the threat forward for Warrington. He puts a low ball in the box. It's cleared away, and now Callum Ross can carry it further away from danger, left-hand side, Greenfield. We haven't seen a lot of Danny Greenfield in possession so far tonight, as the ball is played forward again here on the edge of the box, and it's another chance here for Connor Woods. And Dixon will shoot, and again Montgomery, this time he can't collect it cleanly, and he has to pounce on the rebound as Buckley Ricketts closed in there. It was a hairy moment for Montgomery. It was a decent strike from Connor Woods, and Montgomery did well at the second time of asking this time, and he plays it forward towards Taylor. So, corner will come in from Danny Greenfield now. A crowded penalty area awaits. Can Moores strike first here? Ball whipped in with venom. It's headed up in the air rather dangerously by the defender. Taylor keeps it alive, and then the header from Pollock is tipped over. Pollock's header was nestling underneath the crossbar there into the net, I think, but Dan Atherton came to the rescue with a fine fingertip save. It's another corner.
It's a great save, that, isn't it? It looks like it's absolutely flying in, and Ben Pollock deserves a goal, doesn't he? I know he's a defender, but he plays so well every week, and he gets his head onto everything. You can see him popping up with a few of these, but that's a brilliant save by Atherton in Warrington goal. Brilliant save.
Good to have Deborah Swinburne listening. She said, listening with my Jones family, also from sunny Spenny. If we can squeeze in a happy birthday wish to my brother Philip Jones, please. Of course we can, Deborah.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Yeah, many happy returns, Philip, and I hope you're having a good day. Here's Papula now, driving in field. He can't find a black and white shirt, though, and it's cleared away all the way on this near side for Greenfield. Greenfield's got Ramshaw down the right. He sneaks it down the touchline for Ramshaw, and then it's fed back in for Papula, who lays it off for Greenfield. And Greenfield's shot from the angle is held by Atherton in the Warrington goal. Greenfield hit it really well with his left foot. It was a difficult angle, wasn't it, as he came in from the right-hand side. Lovely layoff from Papula. Throw in back to Staunton now. Staunton's delivered a lovely crossfield pass here for Papula, who's coming more into it here. Papula, nice ball into Harris. Oh, yes! What a goal! It's a wonderful finish from the man in form. 21 minutes on the clock. Papula the architect, but what a finish from Will Harris. Moors lead here by a goal to nil. Wonderful stuff.
Exactly what we said. Papula's crossing is just going to be dangerous. He's got a real eye for it. And it's another good ball in, but you're right there. full credit to Will Harris. Do not take anything away from him, because that is a man in form right there. That is an unbelievable finish right into the far corner. And I'd probably say, Mark, after the slow start, I think deservedly so. I think we deserve to be ahead. That is fantastic from Moors.
It was Hannigan's toe that poked it behind, and it'll be a right-wing corner. Danny Greenfield, just down beneath us here in our commentary position, will take the corner from the right-hand side. He's caused some problems with corners already this evening. Can he find a black and white target in the middle again here? Papula right in the mix at the fringe of the 6-yard area, trying to get involved again. Greenfield whips it in. It looks a good one. And it's Taylor with the header, and it's gone in! The linesman's gone in! It's going to be bundled in anyway! Who got the final touch? Was it Pollock?
It was Pollock.
Well, Pollock's made sure, but I think the first one might have been in. It doesn't matter anyway. Moors have doubled their lead. It's 2-0 here on 29 minutes. And Moors have made good on their domination in this game to double their advantage.
Pays off yet again, doesn't it? We said earlier, didn't we? Ben Pollock's just so dangerous with his head. He's got a head like a spatula, hasn't he? He just constantly hits it every time. And I think you were right. I think it was over the line the first time. It'd be interesting to see it back, but then he's there for the rebound, and it's a good little finish actually for a centre back, isn't it? It's straight into the back of the net, and we're dangerous from corners. It's another good ball in from Greenfield, and I think we deservedly have a 2-goal lead.
Bobby Taylor, I think, must be he's in Cyprus as well. So the Cyprus branch are listening. The Cyprus branch are listening and loving Billy's spatula.
Thank you, Bobby. Some sense.
I mean, I'm not sure there has been a commentary anywhere in the history of football where the word spatula has been used quite as much as this. Here's Warrington trying to sneak the ball through. This is dangerous. Ball worked on the edge of the box, and it's kept into possession. And there's a chance maybe for Dixon to try and work an angle for a shot. He goes left-hand side, and it's Buckley Ricketts trying to give it back. And it'll come for Dixon, who'll drive one, and it's deflected. Oh, what a save by Montgomery! What a save down to his right-hand side. The reflexes of the Moors goalkeeper. The ball comes in again, and it's blocked once more. They're really knocking at the door. And then the shot from Connor Woods flashes wide.
That is maybe one of the best saves. I'm going to say it. That might be one of the best saves I think I've ever seen. That is unbelievable, by the way. He's got no right to save that.
I'm not sure who it was who had the shot when it fell on there, but a shot across goal there was a snapshot from I think it might have been Bennett, and it was across Montgomery. He got down so quickly. He had no right, like you say. It's a left wing corner. Greenfield will whip it in. Decent delivery again. And it's off the crossbar. And it's that man again, Ben Pollock. They can't handle him in there when the ball goes in the middle. Ben Pollock is causing absolute havoc in the Warrington penalty area. Lovely glancing header. If he'd just taken a little bit more off it, it would have been at the top corner. As it was, it just kissed the crossbar on its way over. Moors leading by 2-0 as we approach the final few seconds of injury time at the end of this first period. In fact, we're over the 2 minutes already. Williams drills it into the far post, and the header is in. And Peter Clark, the defender, has got one back for Warrington, and that could be a crucial moment in this game. It was a pinpoint free kick. Clark got clear at the far post and planted a bullet header. And it's 2-1 now.
Disappointing time to score, isn't it? We've said they've been dangerous. We'll probably give away a bit of a silly free kick and just give them that one last chance right on the stroke at half-time, don't we? And fair play to Warrington. They have been knocking at the door, and it is a fantastic header. Take nothing away from him, but it's a very disappointing time to score, and hopefully we can get in that changing room and regroup as the referee blows for half-time.
Here's a ball into the edge of the box now. Here's into the feet of Staunton. Now Greenfield wriggles his way into some space, left corner of the box, and he's played it back to him as well. And Greenfield gets in! Yes! Drives it in! It's a wonderful goal! Danny Greenfield's rich vein of form at the start of this season continues. It's a third goal of the season for the midfielder. A classic move, a brilliant finish. Moors 3-1 up.
What a dream start for Moors. They score right before half-time. We score right after it. That's exactly what they'll have been hoping for in there. And I'll tell you what, Danny Greenfield has been incredible this season, hasn't he? And you even said in the first half, Mark, he'd had a somewhat quiet half, but you just can't keep him down. And that's an unbelievable goal at an unbelievable time.
Swept clear by Duggan. And it's left-hand side. Into the feet of Ross. Ross gives it back into the feet of Montgomery now. How critical a moment could that save have been in this game? That stunning right-handed save from Montgomery midway through the first half. He switches the ball out onto the chest on this near side of Staunton, who brings it down wonderfully well and plays a nice ball in behind it. In fact, yeah, it was a nice ball. It was just fractionally behind Greenfield. He couldn't rein it in, and it's brought clear now for Bennett on the halfway line, who's just got between the lines and rolls it left-hand side for Dixon, who can come forward, and he drives beyond Ferguson here. Dixon, left corner of the 18-yard box. This is dangerous. Trying to check one way. He's got the ball still at his feet, Dixon here, and he plays it to White, who's on the overlap, and it almost deflected in, and then the shot comes in, and it's in. And it's Isaac Buckley-Ricketts. And Montgomery, to be fair, is really unlucky, because I think the ball deflected off Mbeka and was going into the net off Mbeka, and Montgomery made a point-blank save, but as it dropped loose, it was forced home on the rebound by Isaac Buckley-Ricketts. And, well, what way can this game go? Because now with just 8 minutes in this second half gone, Warrington have come back again. Knocked down now by Staunton. Fielding felt like he was fouled there. The referee says play on, and Taylor the target down the left-hand side. Ramshaw's done really well to present it back to Taylor left-hand side. Taylor turns and gives it inside. Papula with a lovely turn, and he's found a way through to the gap. And there's a chance here for Taylor, and he might get a second chance, and the goalkeeper has to make the save, but it's gone behind before he got there, I think, Taylor, and it'll be a goal kick. But Papula with some really good play on the edge of the box to sneak the ball through the gap for Taylor.
Yeah, just wouldn't fall for him. Just wouldn't quite land at his feet there, Taylor, would it? Because if there's anyone in this league that you want in that situation, it's him. Got to switch on here.
Williams again whips it out to Woods on the right corner of the 18-yard box. Who whips it right across. And it was Hannigan at the far post trying to get something on it. I think he did manage to get just a little bootlace on it, but not enough. And it flashed wide of the back post. Moores let off the hook again. Right wing corner then. Sure it is. Who's taking it? Is it Fielding? Fielding who's taking it. Yeah, who just chips it up to the far post. And it's glanced clear by the defender. McEwen trying to keep it alive. Here's Ross left hand side now. Staunton digs out across into the front post. Oh, it's a flick towards goal by Taylor. And an instinctive save with his feet from Atherton. Oh, I'm telling you what, I don't know how he kept that out there. It was wonderful goalkeeping. Just all about instinct and reaction from Atherton. Taylor must have thought he'd scored as soon as he got that contact on the ball. It was an ingenious little flick round the corner as the ball landed to him at the left corner of the 6-yard area at the front post. Can Moores make it pay from this corner? It's the left wing set piece. Ball chipped to the far post, and it's not fully cleared yet. And the shot comes in! What a save! Well, it was LeBrun and Becker who hit the shot from the edge of the box on the half volley, and it was sizzling towards the back of the net. And Atherton somehow, in the same sort of way that Montgomery saved in the first half, gets down and puts a firm right hand on it, and somehow manages to get it up and over the bar.
Keepers have been incredible tonight. At all.
Left wing corner now. Ball hung in towards the edge of the 6-yard area. The header off the line. And I think it hit the crossbar as well.
Rob Ramshaw, well done.
Ramshaw right on the line. His ball almost trapped between his head and the crossbar there. Now Moore's trying to spring forward on the counter-attack here, but it's cut out. And Warrington come again. But Moore's live another day there, because that was wonderful defending by Ramshaw. The header was into the top corner of the net, but Ramshaw somehow managed to keep it out. I suppose when you've scored 3 away from home, you're looking at an attacking player, but I think Ben Pollock's been good again. Yeah.
He's stood out for me once again. He's just watching him there as well. He's so passionate. He's running to every single player, talking to them, getting them right. He's won everything. I think he's been really solid again, and it's good to see him get his first goal.
He might have a little bit more to do here as the ball comes forward and it's headed down by Clark, and he does indeed, Pollock, and he's hooked it clear, and Pollock This ball will find Ramshaw down the left-hand side. Ramshaw's going to sprint right into the corner with the ball here. And then he decides to go infield, and then he wriggles back towards the corner. There's 2 men around him, but he's played it back to McEwen. McEwen trying to hold on to it here. Gives it inside for Taylor, and Taylor's inside the box, and Taylor might fancy a shot here. He nudges it inside, and then the low ball. It's actually nudged into the path of Taylor. It was Callum Ross who'd got there. I wasn't expecting to see him there. He squared it for Taylor, and Taylor's shot was claimed by the goalkeeper. That's brilliant footwork by Woods. He's into the box here, and his low ball in is cleared away, and the shot comes in. Oh, what a block from Callum Ross. He threw himself in the way of the shot there from the arriving Pettifer. Pettifer's shot firing towards goal. Ross in the way. And it's a corner on the right-hand side. We've played over the 5 minutes of stoppage time now.
That is incredible, Callum Ross.
The keeper's up. Dan Atherton's in the middle. Warrington are throwing everything at it here as the ball comes in, and it's headed in. And Warrington have equalised in the final few seconds. And I think it's that man again, Buckley Ricketts, is it? No, it might have been Buckley Henry.
Number 18, Dylan Buckley Henry!
It literally couldn't have been any later. 20 seconds over the stoppage time. And it's 3-3. Unbelievable.